you able to get the links out of for the news?
From a YouTube?
Yeah.
Let me open up YouTube.
Otherwise, I can. I mean, obviously, I can send you things, but
So now you're just leaking to our video. I
well,
like
well.
it. I like it.
It, so the way.
Sprite,
Uh huh.
chicken sandwiches,
Uh huh.
and fast food restaurants.
Uh huh. As normal, standard. Stand. it's it's basically our standard lineup of stories. It's funny. It's just funny. Okay.
I'm opening them up now.
Okay. We're gonna do a show now. Then. That's not the right song. Wait. I pressed the right key. Here we go. All right. Now everything it got rearranged. Okay. Welcome to the Snack Network Live. I swear I know how to run a board. It is August 16th, 2022. My name is Dave Moore. Joining me, of course, is Grrouchie.
The tired man in Vegas.
The tired man in Vegas. I'm sorry you didn't sleep well. It doesn't sound nice at all.
That's okay. Hi, 7-Eleven. Somebody stole my card and took money out of my bank account while I was sleeping at your location last night. This morning.
It's
At a
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. So
I worked there, man, and I mean that's the thing. Is like that's the shady time of day where stuff like that would be attempted. But I was pretty good at getting rid of those weird people who are like
well,
shuffling.
somebody cloned my card, Dave.
Oh,
Like I still have my card, and the 7-Eleven this happened in. The only thing I did is stopped in and used an ATM.
but okay, so this is a nearby 7-Eleven.
No, this is one that's about 10 miles from me that I
Okay,
used once last week.
okay, but they basically copied your card at some point during that thing.
I guess so.
Yeah. Oh,
Because I was
that's
told that they can tell that it was used without the chip
that's
and that the transactions occurred at the exact same location where I used it like a week ago.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and I was like, well, is there anything I can do to help prevent this from happening again? And he's like, nope.
Nope. We'll send you a new card.
That's
We'll
right.
we'll handle these charges, and they won't find the guy who did it. So have a nice day, sir.
Right. So now there's another one of me out there walking around
Well,
withdrawing money from 7-Eleven. Probably bought some really bad hot dogs, maybe a breakfast pizza.
what in the actual F was he really buying? Like gift cards, probably. Probably.
No, they withdrew $400 from an ATM.
What?
I know.
That's wild. That's
I'm gonna have to
wild.
change my password to 1235, Dave.
Oh man.
Somebody already hacked the 1234.
God dang. Wow, okay. That happened. Guys, as always on the Snack Network Live, we keep you up to date on our real lives, as well as taste something new. I grabbed something out of the refrigerator, and
I was actually gonna skip the "what are we drinking" part. As soon as you said that happened, I was gonna be like, you know what else happened, Dave? Sprite changed the color of its bottle.
oh yeah, we're gonna.
I forgot we have to drink something now.
And so it's
Dave,
like,
I don't have an energy drink today.
what?
I also don't have cold Costco pizza.
The notes say energy drinks.
I know, but I've been saving this.
Oh, Coca-Cola Taste the Track or Coca-Cola Marshmallow. Um, I've tasted it. Actually here's the thing. I shot the video, did it the other day, and I was gonna put it up yesterday, but I was able to hunt down, and you saw this probably. I think you did on Twitter. It's the Coca-Cola Dream World. This was a hunt yesterday found it, did the video, put that up first because this is
You're
brand new.
spending more time hunting Coca-Cola flavors than you ever did Pokemon and Amiibo.
I think you're honestly right. I think it's actually harder to hunt down Coca-Cola flavors. Dream World. Thoughts on Dream World? Don't buy it.
If I ever see it, I'm gonna buy it.
Somebody said, okay, so somebody afterward on Instagram commented on the video and said it tasted kind of like Pepsi Mango. And that's not an entirely wrong description either. But I'm going with raspberry sugar plum because there's like this weird, it's fruity, but
Pepsi Mango and Raspberry Sugar Plum
uh-huh.
feel like they should be two different universes.
I mean, it says it's dream flavored. That doesn't tell us anything. That one is Marshmallow Coke in partnership with the EDM artist Marshmallow. And
Who I've never heard of.
I've never heard any of his music until, if anything, this is the most awareness of Marshmallow I've ever had now, thanks to this Coke. And it's strawberry watermelon, if I'm correct.
It's watermelon strawberry.
Oh, so different. I won't spoil it. My video is going to come out soon. Now I
Of
feel
course
it.
you're not going to spoil it. I'm going to be trying it right here in a minute. You know what the weirdest thing about this is?
What?
My teenager sent me a text message. He's like, hey, that Coke in the fridge, that's for me, right? I'm like, no.
No.
No,
He didn't.
I told you when I bought it, it wasn't for you.
He didn't just
Oh,
drink it this time, like your Swedish
I know.
fish or your. I brought a C4 energy drink. I've never had this one.
I don't recognize that can.
Yeah. These ones are weird. There's like two of these, but it's hard to tell because they both gradient into like the same colors. This is Freedom Ice Super Brain. It says 18 plus on the can. I think this is the first time we drink an energy drink where it says you probably should be an adult to drink this.
Is there alcohol in it?
No, it said
What
no.
is this 18 plus?
It says smart energy, like enhancement, and then there's like 1,000 other words on here that imply that it'll make me smarter. And
so if I don't physically see your head get larger during our recording, it didn't work.
no, it probably didn't.
I've watched enough cartoons to know that's how it works.
Yeah, zero sugar. See, it's super brain. So
I have 40 grams of carbs, 39 grams of sugar.
yeah, that's I like the zero sugar version of that better, I think. But I have
So
thought,
there's a limited release, and they put it out in two different variants.
yes,
But
But
I still can't get a Code Red Zero.
I haven't seen a Code Red Zero in a long time.
I've never seen one.
Guys, this doesn't smell like anything at all.
I
Like,
can still smell the straw melon.
is this gonna be flavorless? Is this just gonna be flavorless energy? That sounds horrible.
I hope it tastes like carbonated water.
Nothing.
It smells good, Dave. There's a hint of strawberry. I'm super happy.
All right, I'm going for it.
Chug, 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 chug.
It's not flavorless. It's just a mishmash of all the energy sugar drink flavors. Like it's like all the fake fruit flavors that they put in energy drinks just mashed into one. And it's weird that it doesn't smell considering how strong it tastes. It's not bad, but it's also not so good that I would be running out to get it again. I drank the Skittles C4 because it's been so long. I just took one of the cans I had and just drank it.
Mm-hmm.
And thought, man, this isn't as good as like the Ghost energy drinks.
I was about to just say that almost same thing. Like, man, the other day I had a Skittles C4, and as soon as I drank it, I was like, I wish I bought a Ghost.
I wish I bought a Ghost energy drink that was supposed to taste like some other kind of candy. Is kind of immediately how I felt. And this isn't bad, and it's better than most Monster energy drinks I've had. but because it's just a mishmash of random flavors, and I honestly don't care about the brain increase that I don't think it'll actually give me.
How is your head feeling, Dave?
Uh,
Do
it,
you feel smarter?
I,
Like, you feel more alert?
I feel like I'm waking up still.
Oh, well. So this Coke definitely has a strawberry flavor. I'm
Yes,
not getting the watermelon,
it's not very strong on the watermelon.
but I definitely am getting the strawberry, and I like it. It's it's not awful. It's not like overwhelming. It's just strawberry with a hint of Coke.
You're the first person to say that I've seen to say that they like it.
I do.
All right, all right.
I'm gonna go listen to Marshmallow after this. Shit.
Glad somebody is enjoying that one. I
It's
don't.
so much better than some of the other ones that I haven't been able to find.
I, I, I really do appreciate what Coke is doing here
What are they doing, Dave? What are they doing?
with
They're
Starlight.
making you hunt down a couple of random Cokes,
Okay, but like you can
and
get
then they disappear quicker than some of the limited flavor Mountain Dews.
Coca-Cola Starlight anywhere still. Like
Can you?
it's all over the place here. I see it in stores all the time. It's not like the most common flavor of Coke. It's definitely not overwhelming the shelves. I went into a Mark's. I don't know how widely Mark's spreads.
I don't know who Mark is other than our YouTube viewer. Shout out to Mark.
Shout out to Mark. Hi, Mark. There was this like, Mark's is a grocery store, okay, and I went to the back of the store where the drinks were to look for this Dream World Coke because that's where they said it was. It ended up being at a different Mark's because I said it's on the Mark's down the road, and I picked the wrong one down the road. I picked the one that was closer to where I was. Anyway, I went into this Mark's. This store drink section is the biggest drink section I've ever seen in a store. There were like 5 aisles of pop, just pop. Then there was like 2 aisles of tea, and then another 2 aisles of coffee, and then the whole back wall was more pop in that whole section. I'm like, what is this? This is insane. And I'm like looking, and it's just pallets upon pallets of 12 packs of Coke. Like,
That's crazy.
they did not have any Dream World at that one, which kind of blew my mind. And the one that I ended up finding, and the other store it has a normal sized drink section. It's like, like 1 or 2 aisles total with the tea and the pop. And they had like one little box of Dream World 10 packs, and they had just one cooler in the front that had Dream World in it. And the zero sugar version of Dream World in the bottles wasn't even in their registers. So that's cool. But they were also giving out free spray hand sanitizer cases because they ordered too many from their chemical cleaning company. I know this.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just like, we have literally an entire wall worth of this spray sanitizer we ordered for COVID. Just take it. It's free. It says 1 box per customer, free.
Also, grab some COVID tests on your way out.
Yeah. So, it's an experience, I'll tell you. Dream World, interesting.
You're going to be going to Mark's more often?
This Mark's is run by a bunch of 16-year-olds, and it's kind of a rough place. And by rough, I don't mean like it's in a rough neighborhood. It's like if there's rough things happening in this nice neighborhood, they're happening at this Mark's. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Hello to Jim in our chat on Facebook.
And you're past the age where you want to deal with any ruffians.
Any ruffians?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
You
not.
just want to
it's
grab
really,
some Coke
it's-
and go home.
It's not that bad of a place. It's just like no one's taking care of it. Like no one, not a single human being.
It needs a good cleaning.
It needs more than a good cleaning. It needs a fresh paint. It needs new shelves. It needs new everything. The whole thing needs to be gutted and remodeled. And you know it. Like it's not. Sometimes that stuff is hidden better than others. Like It took a while for the giant eagles mold to start coming through the ceiling. Like hello to Brendan Myers in the chat. Morning.
Brendan Myers
Brendan Myers. Anyway,
must be out feeding the baby.
C4 brain juice, not my thing.
Marshmallow Coke, also not Dave's thing.
No, not my
damn,
thing.
it's tasty.
All right.
Now I'll have to see if I can find the zero sugar version.
As we always attempt to do here on this show, we keep you up to date in the latest in snack and fast food news. There is a major... The major story this week is the first one in our description, if you would like to read the article along with us, but our fat man in Vegas is going to read it now.
Sprite. Dave.
Yeah.
Why are they changing the green bottles?
You want to know why they're changing the green bottles?
I do, Dave.
They think in the marketing campaign is it's better for recycling. The truth is, in recycling plants / dumps, the green bottles are very, very obviously Sprite. And if they change them to clear, it'll be less obvious how many Sprite bottles are taking its place in landfills / recycling plants.
So, in a statement, Coca-Cola said, Sprite is transitioning from green to clear plastic to increase the material's likelihood of being remade into new beverage bottles. So, in theory, they're just doing it so they don't have to become Sprite bottles again?
Yeah, that's their claim. I think
weird.
I think the more realistic thing is it's obvious. There's pictures of these recycling plants, and you can see every single Sprite bottle because it's it's another green bottle, and these iconic green bottles. Like, this is a bottle of Coke. Bottles of Coke are clear. So are bottles of Pepsi. So are bottles of everything else. The only thing defining this as a bottle of Coke is, one, the label is Dream World, but also the caps. But the caps are getting lost around, and you're not going to see a bunch of little red caps mixed in with a bunch of blue caps and with a bunch of green caps. Green bottles, though, very obviously bad. I think this is big soda trying to convince us that they're trying to do something good for the planet. I don't believe it'll do any big a difference. The recycling in my neighborhood right now, okay? We have blue and black cans. Black cans are for trash, blue cans are for recycling, okay?
Same here.
They're supposed to pick those up. Okay, for the last 4 years, it came out that the mayor had not made a deal with the recycling plant. And if you were paying attention, the same truck was coming up and picking up both cans, dumping them into the same truck, and they weren't doing anything with the recycling at all. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, for the last year and a half, they've been debating a new contract. They have agreed on a new contract. But apparently, to get them to pick up my recycling, okay, that I've been putting out like a good citizen, they require that I call this phone number, opt into it. It doesn't apparently cost anything, which I seriously doubt. They will mail me a sticker, okay, that I need to put on the front of my blue can to say that I have opted into the recycling program. If I do not do this, the trash will continue to pick up my recycling. I really, really think recycling is a load of bullcrap, and it's not our fault. It's the companies responsible for recycling / creating the things that need to be recycled. There's nothing more that I can do than to crush up all my boxes, take all my bottles, put all my glass and stuff in a recycling bin, and put it out there and tell them what to do with it. I have labeled it appropriately. I've done everything I'm supposed to. At that point, it is no longer on me. These companies need to do something.
You could take it to the recycling center.
Sure. I could take it to the recycling center. My blind, immobile person could definitely take the time to take a giant bin of recycling every single week onto a bus to go to the recycling plant. That would take approximately 4 or 5 hours.
Is this the same bus that takes you to the grocery stores and Dunkin' Donuts? Like when you go and film your snack shorts, Dave?
No, that's called the girlfriend is really nice and drives me to those places. That's why I'm always in a passenger seat. She just wants one sip to go. That's gross.
And this is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, no, this is my rant. I just wanted to bring this up. I think Coke is trying to do something here that might not be entirely true. I basically like proof.
They
I,
just don't want to do a separate production run of green bottles.
the,
That's what
the,
it comes down
or
to.
that too, right? Like I feel like there's more going on here, and like I'd like an actual, honest, genuine, like maybe just do it and then prove it that it actually worked. Start
I
giving.
hope the sales of Sprite go down.
That would be. That's my point.
Like
if
Pepsi's going to come out and be like, "We don't have this problem with Sierra Mist. You can
right,
stick with us."
we'll stick with the green bottles, and then Sierra Mist outsells Sprite all of a sudden, right? And they're like,
Hmm.
"Oh crap!" And then they turn them back to green bottles. That would basically prove my point
That would be funny.
because it's all there's layers to this. Anyway, I thought it was an interesting discussion. What
It
else?
was.
What else is in here?
I didn't realize you felt so strongly about it,
I know.
though. Did you know, Dave, that your favorite fast food chicken sandwich likely costs more today than it did 6 months ago?
Yeah, I did actually. This is our weekly inflation story. Brendan, yes, we do post these as a podcast. It's the Snack Network Live. You can get it on Overcast or iTunes. We had a resubmission problem like
Wow.
last week.
Just rolled your good eye, Dave.
If you were if you were
Sorry.
if the feed is the same, if you were already subscribed, you shouldn't have a problem. But like, I had to resubmit it to the store to get it to show up in the thing, so it should be there as the Snack Network Live. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Between January 2022 and July 2022, the average price paid for a chicken sandwich rose 14%. That's up 18% year over year.
That's insane.
So basically, as everything gets expensive, so does your chicken sandwich, Dave.
Yep, that's basically how
Like,
this works.
but I mean, this is like so specific. Like, I want to see how much have my fries gone up in the last 2 years because I feel like when I go buy food for the kids, I spend more on fries than I do for the rest of the meal.
It's
I'll be like, I'll
crazy.
take two chicken sandwiches and three hamburgers and da 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 da. And look at the price. Okay, and I'll add four large fries onto that. Oh, the price just tripled. What the? But the price of the chicken sandwich has gone up, Dave. Chickens are getting harder to kill post COVID. So we have to pay for the extra sharp knives. We have to pay for the guys running around the pen,
That's how this
plucking
works.
their feathers, throwing them in the oven, slicing them up.
I didn't know you were so expert on killing chickens.
Well, not only that, but like I want to see an article that says the price of the chicken sandwich has stayed the same while the price of the chicken has gone up. Luckily, the price of bread has gone down to offset that value. It's I
I,
don't know. It's so weird to just like pinpoint chicken sandwiches and talk about how inflation has caused it to go up.
I mean, I think this is the latest obsession with chicken sandwiches in this world that we're in. This everybody has a chicken sandwich.
I blame Popeyes.
Everybody's doing a Nashville hot chicken sandwich. Everybody's doing a Popeyes hot chicken sandwich, fried chicken sandwich. Like this is like the latest craze. Even McDonald's. I didn't put this article in here. They're testing a chicken Big Mac.
What I want to do, except for inflation's going to ruin this, is like I want to do a comparison of everybody's like big ass chicken sandwiches when they're trying to copy Popeyes.
Uh,
Because like I've tried some of them,
when we went,
and some of these restaurants are just throwing a chicken sandwich up there, hoping to steal some business because they're still small, flat pieces of garbage chicken with no flavor.
when we went to that diner when you visited me, right? I picked you up from the airport at 4 in the morning. It was basically the same
Yeah.
time we did this show.
Okay, when you walked me through like the downtown pits of Cleveland.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, when we went there, that chicken sandwich that I got, I don't know. I don't think you. I think you actually got breakfast. I don't think you followed me and got a buffalo chicken sandwich. I think I, I can't remember entirely.
I don't remember. I just remember the waitress thought we like met online and were like dating each other. Like
Yeah.
this was our first meetup ever.
It's because it was literally like 6 in the morning, and you and I are just at like full energy because we've been up at this point for 2 hours and we had not talked ever in person. Anyway,
Mhm.
that buffalo chicken sandwich that I get there, that's the sandwich I always get there. That sandwich is huge. It is like $6. It's still the biggest. It's the biggest sandwich I can get except for Upper Crust, which is gone. They closed. And like it's also still the most affordable sandwich because to like I can get a $5 chicken sandwich, but it would have to be two of those to even be close or equivalent to the amount of food that I get at this place. And it would be $10 plus whatever Uber fees plus whatever they're doing nonsensical, right?
Mhm.
I find it insane that sandwich remains the same price and these chicken sandwiches continue to go up. Like I think it proves that like this is just people taking advantage of the market and where it is, and they can just continue to raise the price of everything and just no matter what. The problem is we need to continue to eat. Americans need to continue to eat fast food because it's our quickest and only option when we're all working so much. Like the problem with this inflation problem is not so much that the prices of everything is going up, it's that our wages are not going up, and they're also just knowing that they can sell these. We're going to buy them whether we want to or not. We have to. We have to continue to eat. We have to pay these prices. And it's just kind of gross,
You know
honestly.
how I'm fighting big fast food, Dave?
How are you fighting big fast food? Are you putting
At my locker in work, I
uh,
have a jar of peanut butter and I have a jar of jelly. And every day I bring slices of bread to work.
it
And
sounds
I
so
eat
so
peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
but isn't that sad?
It's just cheaper, Dave.
I
You
know.
need to save some money.
I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you in the slightest. I don't want that to be where
It,
everyone's at. I don't want everyone eventually they raise the price of peanut butter then, which they
shh,
probably already have.
probably. But it's like in my parking lot, I have a wing restaurant. I have a Jimmy John's, and I have a I don't know that chicken place that closes on Sundays that everybody likes.
Yeah.
I have one of those.
Chick-fil Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick Phillip. Um,
Chick-fil-A.
so like I have options. I can go eat. I can drive a couple of minutes down the road and hit a Taco Bell, a McDonald's, or whatever. I just I'm saving money, Dave.
Jim's point in the chat
Saving
though.
money to buy Coca Cola.
Jim's point in the chat is like they also just keep making the portions smaller too. Like it's the prices and the
We have
portions.
definitely talked about that as our Dorito bags shrink.
Yeah. Did you see the guy on TikTok who had a bag of Doritos that he took like he drove cross country with it and like the whole thing blew up because he changed elevation, which was like
No,
Doritos' big argument for like why they couldn't fill the bags all the way is that if they in shipping and processing in certain climates the bags will inflate too much because of the way like surface like pressure works, and so
I've had that happen while driving up a mountain
yeah,
before.
and the bags will explode. Did the bag explode on you?
It popped. Everybody in the car thought somebody got shot.
All right, so Doritos' argument is not entirely not valid, right? Like it other chip companies fill their
Listen,
bags all the
some
way.
places are like, in order to continue giving you this value, we're just going to raise the price.
We're just gonna
And
take
other places are like, in order to continue giving this value, we're just going to remove some chips.
we'll just take 5 chips out of every bag of Doritos. Yeah,
And we're going to do that every quarter.
weekly inflation story. Okay.
That's right. And in like 2 years when we're doing the show, somebody is going to have an empty bag of Doritos. Or there's going to be one chip in there, but it's going to be the same $5.29.
I mean, my biggest problem with the price of Doritos. I just bring on the price of Doritos. Not that long ago, Doritos were 2 for $4. The bags of Doritos were 2 for $4. Standard bags of Doritos. They are now 2 for $8. We have doubled the price of Doritos. in a couple years we've doubled the price.
Yes.
I just don't eat Doritos anymore. I love Doritos. I don't eat them.
See, I'm at the age where I'm like, man, I remember buying this 2 liter for 99 cents. Now I can't get a 20 ounce for 99 cents.
Okay, except that's also true. I remember when 2 liters were always $1. All 2 liters were $1.
Now you have to look for like a super sale
Like a
and
super
buy
sale.
them like,
It's not.
well, if you get lucky. If not, it's like 4 for $5.
Yeah, it's not even a normal sale. It's a super sale. You're lucky to get like 3 for $15 on Pop now. You know, it used to be like 4 for $12.
And yeah. If I see 4 for $12, I stock up.
Oh yeah, no, I go crazy. I have so much Coke like in the fridge, and it's all from last summer, dude. Like, cause I just don't drink it that quickly anymore either.
Well, that's because you're too busy trying other things.
Yeah, that's also true. I'm too
Back
busy.
then, you were like, I'm gonna play Spider-Man on my PS4 and have a Coke or the 6. Now you're like, I'm gonna talk about how much I hate my PS4 and drink one of this Coke and one of that Coke and one of that Coke, but I bought a 12-pack of each.
I still have Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew.
I still drink Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew.
That's
I love that stuff.
All right, our last story before
Oh,
before we get sick
Dave?
drinking Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew.
This favorite fast food restaurants in 30 U.S. cities.
Okay.
Number one,
I thought this was interesting, kind of.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
They like their Five Guys burgers and fries.
I also like Five Guys burgers fries.
So, Five Guys, Chick-fil-A, and Chipotle. Those are their top 3 in Atlanta.
Okay.
Baltimore. A place I haven't seen in a long time. Both Baltimore and the restaurant. A&W.
Also, I've never seen an A&W in my life. I know they make root
Now,
beer.
I can't remember. I've seen an A&W with like a KFC or a Taco Bell. Or maybe it was an A&W and a fish restaurant.
I feel like I only recently discovered that that's even a restaurant that exists, and I've never seen one ever.
For the sole purpose of pushing root beer.
It's the same company, right?
A&W root beer. Yeah, my dude.
Do they
And
have?
they're owned by Pepsi, probably.
That's what I mean. Isn't it just no? Well, Pepsi owns Mug root beer.
Oh, Mug. They still make Mug?
A&W root beer is distributed through 7-Up Dr. Pepper Company.
You know a little too much about Big Soda.
I do.
All right, so
It's a little-
A&W plus Hardee's and McDonald's are the runners-up.
Hardee's is gross.
You ever get a Monster Burger, Dave?
No, I've gone to Hardee's.
Come to Vegas. I'll take you to Carl's Jr.
I've been to Hardee's like one time and hated it.
You have to go back, Dave. Boston, they like their Chipotle, A&W, and Chick-fil-A. We're seeing some repeats.
What kind of place do you want to live in where Chipotle is your number one restaurant? Do you really want to live there?
Well, it's the number one fast food restaurant.
Okay, that's fair, but like
I'm willing to accept a place where Chipotle is a favorite over McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's. And
are there any cities in here that I didn't look at the whole list?
I don't know. I'm starting to get ads. Charlottesville. Now, do you want to live in a place where Chipotle's number one or Chipotle's number two, sandwiched between Burger King and McDonald's?
Burger King's number one?
Yep.
That's a hellhole right there.
That's right. Don't go to Virginia, people.
Basically, what this tells me is you don't want to go to places where Burger King is number one.
We finally got some new restaurants, Dave.
This is the map.
You go to Chicago.
Okay.
Where you can't drink their water and you're going to get shot. If you're from Chicago and listening, I'm sorry, but you probably won't be listening next week.
You can't drink the water in Chicago?
I don't know. There was a water problem in Chicago, Dave.
It
was in the news.
I didn't see this.
Like a decade ago.
Oh, okay.
my references are old. Anyway, Chicago, they throw Smash Burger on the list. And then they give you Del Taco.
Okay.
And then Chipotle.
Okay, I've never been to Del Taco or the first one that I already forgot, Smash Burger. Never been to there. Never been to either one of those. I've been.
You can get tacos and French fries.
I've been to Chicago, and now I'm regretting not going to these places.
There's a smash burger in Vegas, Dave.
I'll come to a smash burger in Vegas.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay,
Dave, how well do you know your own city?
okay. Here's
Did you read the article?
I did not. No, I purposely didn't read the article. I thought it'd be more fun if we got. I felt like Cleveland would be on this list, or somewhere near Cleveland would be on the list, whether that was like Toledo or Cincinnati or.
Mhm.
Um.
I want you to name all three.
Okay, top three in Cleveland based on my guess.
Mm-hmm. Number one.
Chick-fil-A,
Number two.
Popeyes,
Number three.
Taco Bell.
Wow, you're
Am I close? Am I close?
Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, and Church's Chicken.
I've never been to a Church's Chicken. I live in Cleveland. I don't think there's I don't know where there is a Church's Chicken.
Well, it's the third most popular, but yeah.
I don't think
You had
that's accurate.
two out of three, just in the wrong order.
I don't listen. I live here. I've never been to a Church's Chicken. I like chicken. Never. I think I've ever seen a Church's.
Experiment here. Hold on. Live on air. Experiment. What's your zip code, Dave?
What's you?
I'm joking.
Okay, good. I was like, can I pick a nearby zip code?
Let's see. Church's Chicken in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay. Yeah, this is not a secret. You could just Google this information. It's not going to be Eddie.
I see a few. I see four.
Okay.
And then I see four more that say permanently closed.
It's number one,
There's one on Wooster Avenue, Cleveland Avenue, a Main Street, and a Lakeshore Boulevard. No, that's a different chicken place. On 9th Street. There you go.
downtown, like basically downtown on 9th.
You got me.
Okay.
If you go to Dallas, In-N-Out, Taco Bell, and Smash Burger. Denver has the West Coast Hardee's, Carl's Jr.
Jim's putting zip
Taco
codes in the
Bell.
Facebook chat for nearby city.
Chipotle is the one that's all over these. Let me find. Detroit is Chipotle, Taco Bell, and Five Guys.
That
Houston
tracks.
is A&W, Chick-fil-A, and Taco Bell.
Okay. Vegas?
I don't see a Vegas on here. Indianapolis, Chipotle, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A. Los Angeles, In-N-Out, Chipotle, Smash Burger. Miami, McDonald's.
I need to go to Church's Chicken, is basically what you told me. There's this guy on TikTok who goes and he reviews chicken, and he's like, Church's wins every time. I'm like, that's cool. I've never seen a Church's Chicken. And now you're telling me there's one on 9th. Like, I would have gone past that almost every day for 5 years.
It was a different block.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Minneapolis adds a Shake Shack. Nashville adds a Taco John's.
What is Taco John's?
I don't know. It's a place that serves taco by a guy named John.
Probably.
Philadelphia.
Okay.
Yes. Smash Burger, Del Taco, and Chipotle.
Okay, see, but like that...
Oh! Phoenix, Arizona.
There's
Chick-fil-A, In-N-Out, and Sbarro.
Oh. Sbarro? You want to live somewhere where the top 3 fast food restaurants is Sbarro? God. Don't get me wrong. I can eat me some Sbarro, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's definitely a thing. Being said...
a lot of these lists are just the same thing over and over, like the same places repeated.
Yeah,
I'm
of
just
course
trying
it
to
is.
see if there's like a new thing in here. Like Sbarro. I mean, yay, go you.
That's a strange...
And done.
I don't know
All
if
right.
Okay, I've got a question for you about Sbarro. Have you ever seen
That's
one?
a pizza place, right?
In my brain, it's the Chinese restaurant place in the mall that sells the teriyaki chicken. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a pizza place.
Oh my goodness! I think it's the pizza place, Dave.
Well, we're gonna.
Sbarro, Sabaro Pizzeria Company.
Oh, well then no. These are
It's
all.
the place that sells like the really big one slice of
Yes,
pizza
I
for
yeah we had these.
$8, and you can get a roasted potato.
Oh yeah, these all closed years ago. These are yeah, these didn't do well in the mall. Although the malls haven't done well in a long time. So
Yeah, see them in malls once in a while and casinos.
yeah, these are definitely
Greasy pizza is great to keep gambling.
mall places like mall food.
Hmm.
That's weird, man.
It
What's the
is.
name of the teriyaki chicken place that I always forget the name of now?
Teriyaki Madness.
No, 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 no.
Oh, that's the name of the teriyaki
No,
chicken place.
I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna send you a picture like years from now and be like, this is the name of the place.
And I'll be like, I don't remember that
Yeah,
conversation.
you'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about Sambaro for? Um, anyway,
Good question.
I'm fascinated by Church's Chicken being in the top three in Cleveland, and I've never been there ever, never.
I know.
I'm gonna go. I was close though. I got two of them. Just
You
in the.
did.
Is Taco Bell number one in Cleveland? Was that really the thing?
Yes, number one.
That was almost my first guess, and that makes me sad. Like I really, God, I hope that wasn't true, and so now it is, and now I'm worried.
The places that had like a McDonald's or a Burger King on their top list worry me too. But there was a lot of Taco Bell, and Chipotle,
I,
Chick-fil-A.
I assume the places that have McDonald's or Burger King as their number one just don't have places to go. Like
Yeah,
the competition is weak there. Is basically what you're telling me.
I mean, I guess. I mean, two places had a Taco John's.
Also, speaking of competition that's weak, this C4 Brain Energy. What is it actually called? It's called Super Brain. Not very good. It's okay. It's bad. It's not. It's bad in the comparison of other competition of energy drinks.
And listen next week for the Marshmallow remix of the Snack Network theme song.
All right.
We'll have a sponsorship deal with them.
You're gonna email him.
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna
right.
email them.
All right. Sounds cool. I can't wait. As always, we see you guys next time on the Side Network Live for another fun tasting and news. And thank you to Jim and Brendan for joining us in our chat. Peace out to Mark.
Peace out to Mark.
Oh,
See you next Tuesday.
play the music.
See you next time.
Still live. Do. I don't know what's wrong with my music. It was being stupid, but we gave it to work anyway. I don't edit the show really at all. Do. Goodbye, guys.
Just